So I was gonna say something and say some words of courage, but all I have to say is set and forget. That's all I gotta say. It's week 5 of me trying to turn $100 into $1 million day trading. Last week, we ended up taking 2 unnecessary losses because I broke my trading plan.
You good? Oh, that doesn't seem very good.
That's why we have the Punisher. For every single time that I break my trading plan, I have to drive this car for 24 hours. Last week the account was at $15,000 and we were trying to take it to $30,000. But now we are left off with $9,000 because we lost $6,000 last week on 2 crazy trades that we broke our trading plan on. So annoying. Market update. Currently right now, 9:26 in the morning. Not good. Currently we are down. Let it load, $3,000. So fuck. And last week we learned a lot from those 2 losses. Those losses were lessons learned for now this week to take these $9,000 that we have in the account up to $18,000. Let me tell you, I see some great market Oof, I smell like acid. Let's go to the markets and go see these good opportunities. Let's go.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is officially week number 5, turning $100 into $1 million. Oh fuck, you heard it? You're gonna have to edit some more major cracking noise. Yeah, this week we gotta make up for last week's fucking slack. Oh, that's the catch chair.
You gotta blame yourself, you gotta hit your chair.
We actually got a new chair, by the way. So this chair, I'm gonna auction it off for $5 million because I've made over $5 million trading in this chair. So whoever buys it can also make $5 million in this chair. We're gonna build that chair probably today or tomorrow. It's week number 5. We're back at it. All right, guys, so this is week number 5. Starting balance right now of the challenge. Oh, by the way, if you guys think that I'm red, it's because I went to Bimini on my boat. It's 2 hours to cross the Atlantic Ocean from the United States to the Bahamas. We crossed this right here, and this is from Miami to Bahamas. That is the ocean with no name. Or maybe it has a name, I don't know. But the point is that we crossed it, we got sunburned, but now we're back this week. Starting balance for the week is going to be, drum roll please, $8,949. So last week we took 2 losses on the challenge, which absolutely suck. They were unnecessary losses and we paid the price for those losses, which is our new vehicle that we have gotten, which is the Volkswagen, and the name is this right here. I don't know the name yet. We're gonna decide it by today or tomorrow. So editors are gonna edit it in. And every single time I break my trading plan, I have to drive that Beetle for 24 hours. And whether I win or lose, if I take a trade against my trading plan and I win, I still have to do it because I broke my trading plan. And if I take a trade and I lose, I still have to do it because I broke my trading plan. Holding myself accountable, taking myself back to the roots. So this week we actually have some interesting markets, some repetitive ones from the last weeks. And then we've actually added some cryptos into the chart because I'm actively looking to invest into some type of crypto, but we'll probably drop that later throughout the day. So let's start off with pair number 1 is going to be GBP USD. So GBP USD, as of right now on the weekly time frame, we are currently having a beautiful retest of this previous structure level right here. Very strong double weekly doji, and clearly this move right here is bullish on the weekly time frame, and we can anticipate a push for the upside. If I simply get this line chart right here and I take it to the structure point, which are the bodies of these candlesticks, you can very clearly see how well structured this looks. Any textbook trade will tell you that that right there is setting up for a buy. It simply makes more sense for this trade from this point right here to head to the upside versus to the downside, because that's all we're trying to do at the end of the day with this challenge, especially after 2 weekly dojis. But you then go down to the daily time frame, and we can clearly see that we are under this very strong level of support and resistance, and also this EMA, which can indicate to us that the daily time frame can potentially have a rejection to this point right here. And then when you go down to the 4-hour time frame, the 4-hour time frame is kind of in the middle. It's kind of rejecting when now it's breaking above. I personally want to take this trade as a buy with the higher time frame of the weekly. So in order for me to do that, I would have to wait for this time frame to body close above, retest, and then head to the upside. Because that is literally exactly what it did right here. We broke up, retested, and headed to the upside. Whenever we are under, we head to the downside. Whenever we are on the upside, we head to the upside. Whenever we're above, we head to the upside. So in this case, I gotta wait for it to get to the upside. If not, I'm gonna be looking for some potential sells once we kind of break out of this little inwards triangle. So I mentioned in the last 100 to the mill challenge that I hate trend lines, that trend lines are subjective. Trend lines, you can literally put them from wick to body, body to wick, wick to wick, body, body, and it's just extremely subjective, and there's no real strategy behind trend lines. It kind of just gives you an idea of what the market is moving like. Is it moving in an upwards channel, in a downwards channel? Is it moving in a triangle? Like, is it consolidating into one spot where it's going to potentially break out? But I would not ever use a strategy based off of trend lines. So for all of you guys that asked on why I don't use trend lines, it's because it's so subjective. For example, I can literally use the trend line from wick, right? Let's say we start off from this wick. So then let's say we're going to use this wick as a continuation. Well, if you do it like that, this looks completely different. Or if you put it to the highest wick, then it looks like this. Or you do it to that wick, it just looks completely different. But then let's say we do it to the bodies, and we do it to this body right here. Oh yeah, it broke and retested out. Or if you do it to then this next body, and it's like, oh, it's breaking out to the upside. It's just too subjective, right? So I don't really like using it as a confluence. I just kind of use it to get a visualized understanding of where the market is actually squeezing into. So basically, I use this trend line to identify this market right here, that the only way I will be interested in selling is if we have some type of breakout like this, which realistically, all that matters, it's going to be a break and retest of this structure point right around here. So looking for the temporary sells, they can be short-term sells from this point to then this point right around here. And then down here, we can potentially be interested in buys to execute over the long run, or we can just wait for the break and retest above to then take this trade to the upside. That's GBP USD. Next is going to be NZD USD. So I fucking hate this shit because I always analyze the markets on Sunday with the students. I got on a call on every single Sunday with my students for like 2 hours where I literally break down every single one of these markets. So look, you guys can have an idea. I don't only trade just these markets right here. I analyze all of these markets right here. And out of all of these markets, I find the best trading opportunities in them and which one have the highest probability in going in one direction versus the other using my strategy. And by the time that I'm done with that call, that's 2 hours, I'm fucking drained. Because there's thousands of students that join, they ask a bunch of questions, and I'm always like, all right, we'll start the series on Monday, right? We'll start it tomorrow. Don't want to start it Sunday night because I'm just tired. The energy's not there. And then this shit happens where the trades play out right before I can even begin on Monday. So this one yesterday, we've identified NZD USD, that it was retesting this beautiful level of support and resistance. So clearly whenever we're above, we're going up. Whenever we're under, we're going down. Whenever we're above, we're going up. Clearly, we're above, and all we were waiting for is for price to body close above this structure point right here. So a body close structure point right around here, then we would be interested in a buy. So we would have entered this trade right around here. But obviously it played out extremely fast, which kind of sucks because you guys can't see it. I personally didn't catch it because it was very late. I already know students in the Discord caught it because they have different time zones all around the world, and but when I'm sleeping, they're awake. So currently right now, what I'm waiting on NZD USD in order for me to enter this trade safely is going to wait for a retest of this structure level. So the ideal entry would have been here, but now the only way I could enter is if we have this retest to then head to the upside. So I have to be very patient on this trade. Next is going to be NZD USD. So this is going to be a absolutely beautiful trade. So you guys can tell here on NZD USD, we are bearish on this daily time frame because we body close under that structure point, and then the weekly time frame is bullish. You can clearly see that the weekly time frame had a high, a pullback, and then here it can have potentially have a push to the upside. Daily time frame, we are clearly rejecting this level of resistance. Resistance can now potentially be used as support, and what a coincidence, we also have that daily EMA. So we've had a very strong push, and the pullback has started to slow down right around this area. Now this is setting up a absolutely beautiful trade, and that is going to be once we body close above this zone. Then once we have the retest, we can enter this trade. Now what's that going to look like? That's going to look like a very nice juicy daily bullish engulfing candlestick. Then after that bullish engulfing candlestick, all we have to do is wait for a little quick retest to then take this trade to the upside. This is by far going to be a very, very clean and solid trade as of right now, from what I can tell. It's already having a reaction, but we cannot buy right into resistance. This is clearly a level of resistance. It's pushed price to the downside, so we can't just buy right into that. We have to confirm that once price is broken above that, we retest it and continue heading to the upside. Next is going to be GBP CAD. We analyzed this last week for sales and we missed it, but this week we are interested in now buys, because that was the counter trend trade pullback. Now we can be interested in taking a trade to the upside. You got to be realistic and ask yourself, after such a strong weekly bearish candlestick like this, do you think the next week is just going to completely engulf that? Probably not. It's just not ideal. It's probably going to need one weekly doji candlestick of just slow move here, and then the next week we can potentially have the push, exactly how we did right here. This pulled back 2 candlesticks, 1 week it chilled, then the next week it then had the push. The exact same thing, but now here we just have to be extra patient. So for that, I'm going to be waiting for price to have a very clean break and retest to head to the upside on this market right here. Next is going to be Euro USD, which we analyzed since last week as well. To keep it very simple, we took the degenerate sells on this market right around here and we got stopped out. But now we're going to continue to wait for the pullback here. We're not going to force this trade. And once we get here, then we'll be interested in the buys. So at this point, we'll be looking to then buy this market. And then the next markets are Euro AUD and Euro GBP, but they're like so far out from being like tradable that there's no point in wasting time actually breaking them down. So that's exactly what it's like. Let me show you guys the My FX book to start off the week. So as you guys can see, this is a real account. You can tell by the starting balance that we are $8,449. And you guys can tell down here that currently we have a profitability of a 71%, meaning that 70% of the trades we win, 30% of the trades we lose, and 100% of the trades that we have taken have been a short. So we have not taken any long positions so far in the challenge. And our average duration on a trade is 20 hours and 48 minutes. This is actually longer before, but simply because the losses that we took were obviously fast. You know, we pretty much entered a trade within the day we got stopped out. That's why that time actually went down a bit, because, you know, it was a bit higher. It's almost like 2 days. But I guess because the losses, it averaged it out a little bit differently. But yeah, this is day 1 of the fucking week 5. The goal is to take these $9,000 pretty much up into $18,000, which sucks because that literally just puts us about $3,000 above last week's starting balance. So this week, what we're basically doing, or at least the goal for this week, is to recuperate what we lost all of last week and just put us a tiny bit above. So currently right now it is 8:51 in the morning, and let's see where today takes us. All right, so we just ordered a new chair. So I've had the same chair for about, I don't know, like a year. The last chair that I had, I made over $1 million. Then I got rid of it, so now you have it. And now this next chair, I've already made over $10 million, so now I'm gonna get rid of it. Now this is a new chair where my goal is to make $25 million. So the previous chair was it was Shaquille O'Neal's chair. It was a really big, comfy office chair. Really bad for my lower back, so hopefully this is more comfortable. This is not an ad, like I'm not even gonna promote them. I just wanna see if it's actually comfortable. I'm gonna obviously shout them out and shit. But I have had, I think, 15 different office chairs, and none of them last more than a week just because they suck. The last, obviously the 2 that I just mentioned were the best ones that I stuck with the longest. But if I use it for 2-3 days and I don't like it, I literally just throw it away. So we're gonna build this shit real quick. It's black, I thought I ordered it white. Passive the vibe check. I don't know, how does it look?
It looks like a regular chair.
Does it really?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a regular office chair. It looks like a call center chair. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, I feel like a 9 to 5er in this shit. I definitely feel like my posture is better though. So at least like, this does hug the shit out of me. But then it doesn't stay stuck. What do you think? Hey. Hey. What do you think?
You have like a collection of chairs going on in here.
Yeah, so this is your guru's chair. This is your mentor's chair right here. This is what they...
Looks small and soft.
Because they're small and soft. See the connection there? So this is the old one, right? We made $10 million in this chair. Now, is this going to be the chair where we make $25 million? Honestly, I don't know. Yo, but now that I'm sitting here in it, it's actually feeling very, very comfortable. Like, I feel like I can actually fucking like pull up here. I don't know. Like my arms aren't super down. Let's see how it feels. Do a quick trade update. So right now, currently it is, let's use this phone. It is currently 8:57. Whoa, can't show you guys a new car. Whoa, Alex got a new car.
Interesting.
Oh, let me tell you this right now. I got more than a new fucking car. I can't say. All that, let's just say I'm gonna crack the fucking internet. You know what? This is a hint right here. This is a hint right here. If you know, you fucking know.
Remember the Tesla?
I don't know. Trade update. So it's currently 8:57 in the evening, or in the night. Oh, this is already a problem. All right, so we're gonna have to put it lower. We're in here. All right, perfect. All right, so trade update. We have GBP USD as the #1 pair. So obviously earlier we were looking at these counter trend trades and we did not take them simply because it did not have the break and retest under the structure level like I mentioned. So we're simply going to continue to wait for that in order to take this counter trend trade if we decide to. If not, we're going to wait for the break and retest above to head to the upside. Next is going to be NZD USD, where we've had the push, very strong daily bullish engulfing candlestick. Now, in order for me to enter this trade, I simply need to wait for this next daily candlestick to have a pullback to this area so I can actually find an entry. So it'll look like that on the daily, a daily wick. Then on the 4 hour, it'll look just like a little more of a 4 hour pullback retracement into here to head to the upside. So actively waiting on that. USD CAD, we've had a very nice daily bullish engulfing candlestick, rejection of the EMA. Not as strong as I'd want it to close. I would want it to close stronger, but we gotta do what we gotta do. And then we have a somewhat of a shift of structure, but I wanted to break above this and then have the retest. Just need more confirmations. And then lastly, GBP CAD, we're gonna be waiting for a better break and retest above. So technically right now, the only one that is actively looking close to being ready is USD CAD and GBP USD. So just to show you guys, actively right now, we have no trades on the account and it is 9 p.m. EST. I don't believe any trades are gonna be ready tonight in London session. It's still very early. So we'll probably have to check back in the morning tomorrow and let's see what happens then. So I'm gonna test out the chair throughout the whole night. And fuck, dude, I thought I was gonna fucking
That's what I thought the same thing. I thought the same thing earlier.
Holy shit, I thought I was gonna bust one. So we're gonna test it out and then we'll let you guys know how it is tomorrow. Check in the morning. All right, guys, trade update. So day one with the new chair. I don't know if you guys understand, but there's a really big importance of the office chair. It's like I spend more time on this chair than in my bed. So it's a very big deal that you have the right and ideal chair because this is what's gonna make you feel comfortable. So you make the fucking money, you know what I'm saying? Currently right now, trade update, it is currently 10:19 in the morning. So last night, kind of like I mentioned, we weren't going to be interested in taking any trades. The account is currently still sitting at the same balance. We haven't taken absolutely no trades, but we might take a trade in the next 40 minutes. So pay attention. First trade is going to be USD CAD, where currently we are having the little pullback that I mentioned. Very nice daily bullish engulfing rejection candlestick. The 4 hour is pulling back exactly how I would love for it to pull back. And it looks like we're closing with a 4 hour bullish engulfing candlestick. Obviously, we still have 2 hours and 39 minutes into that candlestick closes. For me to enter this trade right now, I literally just need this candlestick to body close above that neckline right there, because it created pretty much a double bottom, and then it would be the breakout of that double bottom and pretty much confirm that this might be the area where it could push through this zone right here. Now it is a higher risk trade because I'm technically buying right into this level of resistance. Clearly it is used as a level of resistance and it is respected all throughout here. So the ideal trade is actually once it breaks above it, then it retests it, then this is where we should be entering when we use this as a support. So it is a bit of a higher risk trade, but fuck it. Now, it's not a trade that I'm breaking my rules. Keep in mind, I am following my rules. I'm not taking a counter trend trade. I'm buying at an area of interest. I have my entry signal, everything that I look for in a trade, trend, everything. Now it's just a higher, you guys gotta understand the meaning of that. There's a big difference in between a high risk trade and a trade that does not follow your trading plan. Taking a high risk trade doesn't mean that you're breaking your trading plan. The way I grade my trades in my trading plan, I can give it every single trade is graded, right? It's either graded 100%, 90%, 80%, 70%, based off of how many confluences we can add into this market to make it make more sense that it's gonna go in one direction versus the other. Now, if it's a very low graded trade, that means that it's a higher risk trade. So let's say, for example, this trade has a total of 5 confluences, right? That would be a 50% grade, which in the US, that's a D. Pop up here, the grading system in the United States of America. This is what I barely graduated high school with. So 50% is a bad grade, which means that it's a higher risk trade. Now, let's say we were to get 80% on this trade in terms of points and things that we were to add to confluences. Now this has now it's not as high of a risk trade because you have more confluences for it to go in one direction versus the other. So this is a higher risk trade because it doesn't have that many points. Does that fucking make sense?
Makes sense.
All right, if you understood, let me know in the comments below. But the point is that we're looking to enter this trade very soon. Next is Euro AUD. So I know this wasn't on the watch list earlier this week, but we just added it right now. Well, it was at the bottom of our watch list, but we just didn't prioritize it because it didn't look that clean. Now we're actually going to implement it. I don't love the daily time frame simply because we're bullish, but we are under this very strong level of resistance, support, resistance. Clearly, whenever we're under, we're rejecting. Whenever we're above, we're rejecting to the upside. And right now, we're clearly under. I love how the 4 hour is bearish and it's creating these very clean lower high legs. Now we have a pullback right into this level of resistance, how it did here, break, retest, and we can expect that sell. Break, retest, and we literally expect that same motherfucking sell. Did you see here, 2 little candlestick pullback, 2 little candlestick bullback, boom, 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 boom. That's what the fuck we can expect to happen. Now I could be wrong, but this is what I'm gonna look for in order to enter this trade. So in order for me to enter this trade, I just needed to have a better engulfing. So I needed to just like reject that area again. And if it closes with an engulfing like this, I'll pretty much just enter that trade. It'll be very clean and very solid. So what I'm gonna do is put an alarm under that structure level so I can know when it's gonna body close under. Next, GBP USD had the move. So obviously we were looking for shorts yesterday. The shorts never broke and retested under this area right here, how I just mentioned. So what happened? We avoided that loss. Patience fucking pays. Patience pays. You have to have patience. If we would have taken another one of these trades, we would have literally lost. We didn't lose because we're patient. So this right here is a prime example of why you need to wait. Now, this is where we are going to look for buys. Now the buys are obviously a little bit far. Not even going to focus on that. NZD USD, which is a trade that we had for last night. The trade never pulled back as far as we wanted to enter the trade, so that it did end up having the move exactly how I anticipated, which fucking sucks. So literally, out of all the markets that I've been predicting, I've been pretty much calling literally every single move. So I'll update you guys in the next hour or more or less if I end up taking USD CAD or Euro AUD. And today I have my swim shorts on, you know. Might go out on the boat today because we got nothing else to do. So literally, I don't know, 5 minutes later, this is currently almost breaking the neckline. So you guys can see how it's flickering right now. It was just breaking above that neckline, but we still have 27 minutes in order to actually enter this trade. So like you see, it's actually like flickering through like about a break above, but we cannot enter a candlestick if it has not closed. This, if it were to close like that, bet I enter, but it has 27 minutes to actually close. So this right now, for all I know, it could be creating a candlestick like this. It could be creating a big wick, or it could be creating a, I don't know, right? I have to wait for the 30 minutes to close to see how this closes. So this is where a lot of traders make mistakes, that they'll enter a trade off of how that candlestick is forming right now, when it's not a real candlestick. You can't count that as a bullish engulfing because it's not a bullish engulfing until it doesn't close. Look, so like that right there, you guys would enter off of that candlestick and call it, yeah, bullish engulfing. It's like, well, no, it hasn't closed. And in the next 30 seconds, it can literally just and become something completely different. So we'll update you guys in 30 minutes. All right, guys, so I'm on camera duty right now, so I just have to step out real quick. But what I'm about to show you guys is literally one of the lessons that it took me probably a year or two to really accept it and understand and become patient. And I'm just showing it to you guys on this video so easily, and it can go right over a lot of your heads if you're not in the right headspace to pay attention and learn from this. Because it's not about how much money you can make, it's about how much money I could save you by just avoiding these stupid mistakes. And you're gonna make more money by avoiding these stupid mistakes, because you're gonna have more money to bet and risk by not losing money on these stupid things. Look at this. So this, as you can clearly tell, is about 15 minutes from when we were last looking at the chart. You can see there's 12 minutes left in the candlestick, and you can see how this did not stay above. It's exactly what I said. You cannot base a trade off of the candlestick that has not been fully closed yet. This candlestick has clearly now rejected, has created a fake push, and that's exactly what I said. For all I know, this candlestick could be creating a candlestick just like this one. That's exactly what it did. So Alex of 4 years ago would have taken a loss here, because he would have entered off of that push thinking that that candlestick was just gonna completely rip through the fucking screen. But no, that's not the case. You have to wait for the candlestick to close. And look at that. We avoided a unnecessary drawdown, right? Because let's say that this does that push from the upside. We avoided unnecessary drawdown. So you have to wait for your entry confirmation. So for now, the next step that I'm going to be waiting for is just same thing. Just going to be waiting for a body closure above this, retest, and then head to the upside. So I think it's proper to say that we should go spend the day at the boat. We got nothing else to do today. All right, guys, trade update. So that is exactly how the candlestick has closed. As you guys can see, a new candlestick has just opened, and we have 55 minutes for that one. So yeah, let this be a lesson for waiting for the candlestick to close. You can't take a trade off of an impulse, and that right there is what experience gives you. So that right there shows you why experience pays. Now, this is something that took me like 2 years to really get. So don't let this go over your head. Pay attention. So we're gonna check back in probably later today. Just waiting for another retest of that. The other markets are exact same spot, kind of slowly in the markets. So let's go out on the boat today and set and forget. All right, guys, trade update is currently 4:37 in the afternoon. So the daily time frame candlestick is about to close. As you guys can tell, we're all sweaty right now because we're trying to move the Punisher. It stopped working. So we thought it was gas. It did not run out of gas. We went to go buy a jug of gas, brought it back, filled it up. We pulled it. You know, if you cars that are manual, if you pull it, you jump start it, throw it into second first. Nothing. I think there might be something with the spark. My opinion. I'm not a mechanic, but I've fucked up a lot of cars in the past, and that's what I think is going on. So they're gonna take it to the shop now, next to my Rolls Royce Phantom, next to my Porsche GT3, and next to my, what are the cars in the shop?
Parking lot's looking a little empty.
Yeah, I know, it's looking a little empty, right? I feel like one of these wannabe guru traders that are trying to blow up right now. Like, I feel like them right now. Like, dude, I only have one Ferrari, I only have one Maybach, and I only have one $5 million house and only one $200,000 AP.
Gotta get them rookie numbers up, buddy.
Fuck, I feel like such a bitch. All I can say is that next video.
I mean, I hope it's next video because we're giving them blue balls now.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be next video. So all I gotta say is next video, I'm gonna crack. How do I say this? All I gotta say is that next video, I am not gonna disappoint. This driveway will no longer be empty. Trust me. Believe me. Believe me. So now we're gonna push it back into place. Oh, and the Cybertruck right now is getting serviced. So we have 4 cars getting serviced right now. That's why the driveway is looking kind of weak. But next week it's gonna be on fire. Let's push the car back in. Trade update, let me show you guys. Currently, the trade that we were looking to enter earlier never gave us that bullish engulfing. We never entered the trade. We avoided a loss by simply remaining patient. Next is GBP USD. Price never came back and gave us the pullback. NZD USD is gone. The other trade we're looking to enter is Euro AUD, which we have not had the rejection candlestick that we're looking for. So as of right now, no trades for the rest of the day. Now we're gonna look to enter maybe early London session tonight. So stay tuned. All right, so we just left Jordan's house right now, just to check up on him, see how he's doing. Jordan's getting better. It's just, you know, it's a slow recovery. It's his 3rd time doing the surgery, so his body just takes longer every single time to recover. But we're gonna come back later, do an ice bath with him, so he can kind of just get rid of this inflammation and swelling. Now we're gonna go hit the gym. I haven't hit the gym in like 5 days. That's Miami for it was just raining a block before. Now right here is dry. It's like if nothing ever happened. This right here, this is our drift street. So you guys don't know, I'm actually legally blind. I was negative 7.50 in my eyes. I did LASIK on both eyes, but I didn't recover 100%. So I'm probably like negative 1.25 right now. Ready? Fuck, trade update, guys. Trade update. It is currently 1 in the morning right now. So, dude, I've just been tired. Like every single day that I work out, I get really tired later throughout the day. But trade update. Looks like I stayed up for this time. Fucking nothing. I hate staying up till late and literally not entering a position that I would want to enter. Let me just show you guys. So currently on Euro AUD, you guys can see I've been waiting for a rejection from this area, and we did. But like always, as soon as the candlestick rejects, I always wait like for a little bit in order to confirm the entry, and then pretty much we just started to have a push back up. Also, we were not in session. You can see down here that it was not right before London session. I always look to enter a trade right around this time, which is about to be 1 a.m. ideally. Now I don't always have to do it, but it's where I have the best probability trade. So obviously avoided some drawdown on this position. I'm still actively interested in entering it. I'm just gonna probably wait for now another rejection from up here, how we've done here in the past. A little rejection will make me want to enter this trade. USD CAD, obviously the daily candlestick closed under, so we avoided that loss to perfection. I still want to enter the buy, but once and only we manage to break and retest above this. So something like this, and I'll be interested in entering this position, which honestly could happen this week. Just having a beautiful 4-hour lower low. So if it does shift, we look perfect. And then yeah, pretty much everything else is just waiting for the deeper retracement. GBP USD, deep retracement to buy. NZD USD, we are having current, oh my God, what the fuck? Oh wow, I just saw this right now. So NZD USD. I'm actually laughing because one of my friends called me earlier. He's like, yo, what should I do with NZD USD? I entered earlier this week, Sunday night, when you sent it out on Sunday students. This is one of my friends that I went to high school with. Literally one of the only close friends that I have outside of, you know, my team. And he told me, he's like, yo, should I close NZD USD or do I hold? I'm like, dude, if you hold, it can have the risk of having a pullback. I don't think you should hold. I think you should close. He's like, nah, I'm gonna set and forget. I'm like, brother, you have to know when to set and forget and when to not set and forget. This is not the time you don't want to like not close this trade. And I'm laughing because I know he is. I'm gonna call him. Yeah, so I'm not friend, but I'll call you 100 times. I don't give a fuck.
Yo.
Yeah, you're sleeping?
Yeah, about to. Hola.
Have you seen your trade?
Yeah, fuck you.
Bro, fuck me. I told you, bro.
You told me to have a pullback, not a whole fucking move straight down.
This is what I told you, bro. I told you it was gonna have a pullback, bro. You don't fucking listen to me, dog. What do you think?
You told me set and forget.
No. I told you don't set and forget this trade. It's gonna have a pullback. You didn't listen to me, bro. Yo, I literally told you, bro. I'm like, yo, it's gonna have the pullback. If you keep holding the trade, you're probably gonna get stopped out, dude.
No, I know. I really don't care. Now I'm really gonna set and forget. I don't care anymore.
Oh, all right. That's on you. All right, well, I'll let you know that next trade.
You fucking better.
Later, He didn't listen to me. You guys don't get it, you know. But it's funny because he doesn't trade. He's just like, bro, dude, you motivated me so much off of your Instagram stories that I just deposited $500. He ran it up into like 15,000. And then he's like, you know, I'm gonna take these 15 to like 100. I'm like, yeah, you sure? Off of what? You don't know how to trade. He's like, yeah, but I just copy you. I'm like, dude, that's not how this works. You gotta know. So yeah, so back to the charts now. Clearly, NZD USD is now having a much deeper retracement than I anticipated. And I'm actually liking the buys. I just have to wait for a solid rejection of this level in order for us to enter this trade. So I'm actually gonna move this market to the top with the other ones because I'm very interested in it. Next is GBP CAD, no pullback. Euro USD having a push without retracing where I wanted to, and then Euro GBP not interested. So basically, USD CAD waiting for the break and retest above, Euro AUD waiting for a rejection, and then NZD USD waiting for a rejection. So yeah, guys, that is pretty much it. It is currently pretty much 1 in the morning. I am gonna knock out probably in the next 30 to 45 minutes, maybe. I just sit here in front of the computer, watch YouTube videos. I get educated on a lot of stuff. And yeah, so I'll probably see you guys tomorrow in the morning. So I will see you guys then. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. What do you know about that profitable trader shit? Market trade out there right now. It's currently 9:30 in the morning. Last night, you know, it's kind of funny, right? Because I don't know how this works or the science behind this, and if you guys know, let me know in the comments below. But it's a bit weird, right? So last night I got 5 hours of sleep, and it says I got 70% recovery, but the majority of my sleep was like 2 hours and 47 was restorative sleep, right? So then if I go to yesterday, I slept 6 hours
I took a nap, and it says 50%. So I slept almost 30% more, and I got 30% less recovery, right? I come here to the next day. Well, this day I really didn't sleep anything, 4 hours, but still that much. Then this next day, look at this. Well, yeah, 20% recovery. So I slept 3 hours that night, and then I took an hour and a half nap the day before. I slept 4 hours. Yeah, so I don't really be sleeping at all, if you guys can kind of notice. That's why I get so much shit done. I'm literally up 90% of the day. Those of you guys that sleep 90% of the day, that's why you don't get nothing done. But market update. So let me show you guys where the market is. So last night, you guys can see that I was waiting for another confirmation rejection from this level to enter the trade. That did not happen, so we did not enter the trade. Even though we did get that, it's just not what I wanted. It's just not, it's not it. Doesn't look like the right price action in order to enter the trade. So we avoided another loss on this market. Now what I could be potentially looking for is going to be for buys. So if this daily candlestick body closes above, we're gonna wait for a retest to then buy, exactly how we did right here. Body close above, retest, and then buy. But that can probably be something for next week because we're already on Wednesday. So, you know, technically we only have about like a day and a half left. Friday, you don't want to take a trade on a Friday. So that's Euro AUD. Next is going to be USD CAD, which we are still anticipating for this price to have a break and retest above. Currently just moving very, very, very slow. Looks like the market momentum is just slowing. I mean, look at this week's price action versus last week's. Like, there's a big difference. This is where you want to be trading. This is where you don't want to be trading. And last but not least is going to be NZD USD. So it looks like we are having some type of accumulation from this area. I don't love the fact that we are having a ginormous daily bearish candlestick pullback, and we can potentially close like that because that candlestick only has 7 hours, and I don't think within 7 hours we can completely retrace and reject this level. So what I'm going to be waiting for is to see how the daily candlestick closes so I can potentially enter this trade London session tonight. If we keep accumulating like this, I might be interested in taking this position. I'm not super excited about it. I'm just keeping my eye on it. It looks like the only active position that the market is actually giving us. So this is the only trade I'm actually looking to enter depending on how it rejects. GBP CAD, just waiting for the pullback. GBP USD, waiting for a deeper pullback. So this is the loss that we avoided earlier this week from here. We had a ginormous push, and we're waiting for a retest at this level to react, but I actually wanted to retest this level before the other one. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Slow week so far. And I told you guys this at the beginning. I don't know if I told you guys here. I did tell my students in the community though, because I get live with them every single Sunday. So I literally told them, like, look guys, I don't want to say we got lucky, but we timed the beginning of this challenge very well. So I was telling the students that at the beginning of the week, don't approach this week as if it were to be last week or the week before or the week before. Like, we started the challenge at a week where the market momentum was moving so fast and it was giving so much volatility that it wasn't normal. And you know, you just simply look left, you statistically look to the left, and you can see that the moves that were happening in the last week or two haven't happened in 2 years. So keep that energy that, hey, just because it happened these last 2 weeks doesn't mean that it's going to happen next week. Because you got to look at the trend. This is a black swan event, right? That's what they call it. That this market has moved this much in these 2 weeks, and it's also a black swan event that we started the challenge on this week. So it's a really good start to the challenge, but it's not the realistic events of what the market is going to give us for the following week. So kind of don't have that approach to these following weeks, because the market does not have these type of moves every week. Now that's just a higher level of thinking. A lot of new traders won't understand that. If you're a new trader, you just literally won't get it. If you're an experienced trader, you'll get it. You know that there's good weeks, and you'll get it that there's bad weeks. You just got to know when to be involved in the good weeks and when to avoid being involved in the bad weeks. It's not about being involved every week. It's about knowing when to be involved and when to not be involved. And how do you know that? By simply having experience and being here every single week. So this week and last week, I kind of explained a little bit of that. I'm like, look, I don't see the same market moves that we've been having at the beginning of the challenge now. So we should, you know, sit back a little bit and wait for those opportunities to come. If not, we're going to fucking lose. So this week, I don't think we might enter a trade. And if, you know, we do, that'll be great. If not, we just wait until next week. I've been 30 days in the past. I've been a whole month, like a month and a half almost, without taking a position because there were just no opportunities. I don't think that's gonna happen now, obviously, but I don't know. Just going on a fucking rant right now. Well, we'll check back in 9:30 in the morning. We will check back in a couple hours. All right, so right now trade update. It's 1-1-1. Funny enough, but there's these kids in the neighborhood that always pull up and they just like talk shit. They're like fans, but they're like really fans. Last time they hustled me, they sold me some candy, some cheap ass old candy for like $100. I feel like I got robbed. You know what? I respect the hustle. So,
Okay, you over. We literally just met you a minute ago.
what's going on? Just slow. What's going on? Yeah, so who's this? Charlie? You guys want to see my cat fight it?
I saw it.
You want to see my cat fight it?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah. No. I want to see a fight.
You want to see a fight?
No.
Yeah? Bro, it's 3 against 1, bro. It's
Yeah.
I'm not. Alright, let's see how she acts. It's about to go down.
Oh no. I'm really scared.
They're gonna have to go. Oh, I didn't even. Oh. Her nails are cut, so don't worry. So yeah, this is my office. This is where I trade. Do any of you guys know how to trade?
Trade? No.
Do you guys know what trading is?
Charlie? I know trading is.
Alright, so somebody sit down. Who wants to be in the house?
You know my dog.
Are you sure you want that spot?
Yeah.
You sure?
I saw the videos when you're explaining the trading.
Alright, is this gonna go up or down?
It's going up.
It's gonna go up. Raise your hand for up. Alright, 2 up. Raise your hand for down. Dude, you haven't even looked at the charts.
Yes.
Alright, so you think this is gonna go down. Why? What about this one? Do you think it's gonna go up or down? Right here. So price is right here right now. Do you think it's gonna continue going up or do you think it's gonna go down?
I think it's going to go down.
Dude, he's low key 2 for 2. You think this is gonna go up or down?
It's clearly going up. Yeah. It's going up. I think it's going to go up.
Dude, they're actually getting it, bro. That's actually kind of crazy. You guys have not gotten one wrong.
Huh?
Yeah, you have not gotten. Well, all right, like not like the whole move, but like a piece of the move you guys haven't. All right, let's go, boys. I gotta get back into some meetings. Gotta get back to some work. Trade update. It's currently like 5 o'clock. No trades as of right now. Gonna play some basketball and hit the gym. So, but I'll make it backwards.
You didn't make it.
You know?
Yo vivía contigo cuando vivía en el AN, allá en el otro edificio. Tú vivías en el PH allá, pero bro, yo fui a los eventos, fuimos al evento que tuviste el Lamborghini. Los tres fuimos al evento que viste el Lamborghini.
Sick.
Yo estoy en Sunday Swings, yo veo todo, bro. Yo veo todo, yo sigo todo.
Conoces todo. Eddie, bueno, gracias por
Pero sí,
apoyarme.
hermano, de verdad, bro, tú eres una inspiración, bro.
No, te lo
De
agradezco.
verdad, una inspiración de verdad, bro. Pero, bro, de verdad que duro, mano,
Te lo agradezco.
que lo haga, bro, y que
Yo estoy aquí en persona.
enseñe a los demás personas, bro.
Claro que sí.
De verdad que duro, man.
It's crazy. The community's in English, Spanish, all over the world. It's crazy. Now I gotta make this now. I made it. I know
Yeah,
I did.
you actually did
I know
make
I
it.
did.
Oh, muy bueno por saber.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, market update. It is currently 9:04 in the morning, Thursday morning. You know what I've realized? This week has just consisted of dodging bullets. Like we've been off fucking week, like pew pew pew. Like literally, like. Let me make sure it's just not. All week has consisted of dodging bullets. Now, yes, this is a real gun. It's never been shot. It's never been loaded. Don't worry for the people in the comments that are going to be sensitive. I know how to handle some type of weapons. So yeah, I've gotten trained on how to handle weapons. I am very educated on weapons. I respect weapons very dearly. I have many weapons. So for those of you guys in the comments that are going to be sensitive, don't worry. I'm a bit educated on it. But yeah, this week has consisted of dodging bullets. We have had some trades that we could have entered, and obviously they were on the higher risk side of it. Currently right now, you guys can see that the account is exactly the same. We have not executed any trades so far, which kind of annoying because we took stupid losses last week, and now this week the same losses we took last week that were counter trend trades, we could have taken them this week that would have made us the money, because that's what the majority of this week has consisted of, counter trend trades of price having pullbacks. But it's okay, it is what it is. Lessons, everything happens for a reason. But it's just been dodging bullets. We've just been missing all these different types of trades. So let me show you guys. So to start off is going to be NZD USD. So yesterday we anticipated for price to have a pullback, and then obviously we were looking to enter at this area. If you notice, I've been calling all these pullbacks perfectly. It's been getting right to the area. It's been giving the engulfing, which is the entry signal. But then obviously, we don't have the full shift of structure and everything we're looking for to enter the trade. Like we do have it here, but I mean, this happened at 5 in the morning, dude. I was knocked out at 5 in the morning. So this is a trade that I would have possibly taken, but again, missed it because of the time zone. I've been dodging bullets all week on this. Another pair is going to be Euro AUD. So Euro AUD, we were looking to enter the sells here about a day or two ago. Then we had the break. Then on this pullback, we were looking for a buy. Now we broke under, and then we're looking for the sell. Now we're breaking back above, and now we could be looking for the buy. It has just been an absolute shit show. All right, next is going to be USD CAD. So USD CAD, we had the pullback of this level of area of interest, the Morningstar formation, rejection from this level, and then again, avoided that loss because we had the push to the downside, no shift structure. But now we're under this area of interest. Whenever we're under, we're going down. Whenever we're under, we're going down, under, down, under, down, under, down. So we can't buy if we are under. It looks like we're breaking above, which is where we're going to be looking to enter this trade. And after it breaks above, which is this right here, we're going to then have a retest. So we avoided a loss here on this area, avoided an unnecessary loss here if we were looking to sell simply because we were under. It's just been, I'm telling you, so those are the trades that we could be possibly taking now. For sure, GBP USD, I'll be interested in next week. This is not going to be ready for this week. GBP CAD is going to be ready for next week as well. We've had the break, but never had the retest. Euro USD, look at this. It's just having a major pullback. This shit, like I'm not even looking at. Euro GBP is now finally having the pullback as well. So I'd say the main focus could be GBP USD for a deeper retracement right around here to go long. NZD USD, possibly it'll retest to go short. So we're gonna remove this and remove this because we're no longer looking for that. Now what we can do is look for a retest of this neckline of the head and shoulders, retest of the round psychological level 60,000, retest of the EMA, retest of previous structure level, to then head to the downside. So you guys are seeing how it looks good. Like that's why you have to find these killer support and resistance zones, because whenever you're above it, you're just ready to buy. Whenever you're under it, you're just ready to sell. That's why it's the second most important thing. The first most important thing is trend. Second most important thing is going to be the area of interest. So NZD USD, that's what I'm looking for. Euro AUD is same thing. We're going to be waiting for rejection from here. This is probably the only trade that I could take maybe today, depending how it closes. And then USD CAD, we just gotta wait for a retest. So I'd put Euro AUD as number 1, NZD USD as number 2, GBP USD as number 3. So you guys are seeing, exactly what I fucking said. Look at this. Remember that channel that I drew out that I had to take out because it was pissing me off at the beginning of the week? Well, look at that. How about now? How about now? You see this? The same theory that I had. We have this humongous channel. We then break out of it, we retest it, and then we head to the upside. You look at it now here in GBP USD. The ginormous channel, we break out of it, we are now retesting it, and then we're gonna have the push to the upside. Wow. Set and forget once again, giving you guys, wow, that's crazy. Patience, patience, patience. That is literally the key to this, just waiting for all this to play out. So today we have podcasts. I'm gonna go tour a penthouse. I'm gonna be getting a penthouse very soon here in Brickell, Miami. And then Sensei is gonna go buy some cars. We're just gonna go with him. I think my car is almost ready. We might pull up and see. I might give you guys a little sneak peek. And then after that, we are going to see where the day takes us. So take a ride with us today on a little vlog that we have, because there's no trades that are gonna be ready anytime soon from what I'm seeing here. So it's a little vlog day that we have to do today. So podcast, penthouse tour, and then new cars. All right guys, trade update as of right now. Still no trade in the account. It's 11:30 in the morning. GBP USD is having somewhat of the move, so we can kind of see that it's having the rejection. I did not expect that for it to happen right now, which kind of sucks. So we're gonna see if we can possibly enter that later today, maybe. I don't like entering trade. I mean, the last time that I like entering a trade is Thursday night, so that Friday morning hopefully has a push, and then we can just close right before market close if I'm not in a good amount of profit and I don't want to hold for the following week. So I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Right now we're on our way to do a podcast with the students. After the student podcast, we're gonna go eat early on a fast, and then after we eat, we're gonna go look at the new penthouse that we might potentially add to the collection of shit that we have. And the fuck out the way, dude. Oh, by the way, for those of you guys that don't know, the Ferrari has the craziest horn, so it does not beep here. Like, the horn is literally like right here. So and then there's also one on this side right here. So you have like both your thumbs. So after we look at the penthouse, we're gonna then go watch Sensei buy new cars, and we're gonna go see if my new car is ready. So we'll update you guys as the day goes. So these are all NPCs, right? Like I'll give you a perfect example, right? I guarantee you this next car is just somebody automated. That might be a cop. This other in-drive, whatever this is, right? Whatever this is. It's not a real person. It's just a bot that they're just driving. No, they're just not driving anywhere. You know, like when you enter the lobby room in GTA and it's just cars driving, going nowhere. Same thing. People are just driving. It's not real, and it won't affect any of their journey because they're not going anywhere. Like I can just cut. Look, I can just cut off this car right here. Nothing happens, right? It's just they're NPCs. All right, so we're gonna be looking at literally that top floor up there. You see that top floor? Yeah, we're gonna be looking at the one right under. No, it's not this building, but we are literally going to be at the top floor. You guys are gonna see now in just a second after this podcast. It's crazy. Like where I live right now, it's a very suburbs area, far from the city, which is where everything is going on right now. And whenever I gotta do something, I gotta always drive to the city. It's like 45 minutes. I'm like, dude, you know what? I'm tired of this, right? Let's just get a spot in the city. Whenever I want to stay there, I stay there. Whenever I want to stay far away, I stay far away. Because, bro, it's not worth this commuting every time. This is 45 minutes right now, no traffic. If there's traffic, it'll be easily an hour something for sure. What's up, fam? Oh shit! Holy shit! Wait, so you threw in like your own mix?
Yeah, so I've changed it to Trader Made Simple. So TMS.
Shit, that's sick. Yeah, because that's my logo right there, like the S, and then you added the TMS. Sick.
Yeah, I think the logo's
profitable trader. That's how you know. What kind of foods do you like, and I'll recommend you to a spot?
Anything. Well, what do you like to eat?
I like sushi. Do you like sushi?
There's a good sushi place. I've never had it, but I'll try it.
You've never had sushi?
No. I tried fish last night, so I had crab cakes.
Hold on.
Crab cakes, shrimp.
So you've never had sushi? No. We're gonna go eat some sushi after here, bro. I'm gonna actually invite you to some sushi.
Yo, have you ever used chopsticks?
No.
I tried. There's ours.
Alright, first initial attempt. We haven't taught him anything.
How do you pick it up?
I thought I might have trained. Now we gotta teach you how to use chopsticks. Go like this. do everything around, don't get stale, right? You got it? Alright, so now you're gonna move inside, and you're gonna add this one on top. So you're gonna leave the middle finger up. Yeah, but not up here. You wanna be back over here. Like the further the better. So then like this, and you just use the middle one for one grab. Yeah, literally exactly how we do it. Just go in, and you just grab it.
First
See,
try.
quick learner.
Stop. Really good? Yeah. So this is Wagyu gyozas with some truffle. Have you ever had truffle? Nope. People think we're faking this, bro. So this is truffle right here. Truffle is like a butter. So get the truffle, just try it like that. Yeah. Good, right? It's like an interesting taste. It tastes better with food. Yeah.
See, look, now you're natural, bro.
Alright, go. First one. It's good? It's a good virginity.
Saying earlier that you've never been in a high building, no? How does this feel, bro? Literally the top of Miami.
Trade update right now. It is currently 3:55 in the afternoon. Still no trade. Yeah, I couldn't drive the Ferrari. No, we'd be sick.
Wait, coño.
Oh wow. It's literally sinking. Yeah, so Miami has a flood hazard. It sucks.
Every trade from you, I get fucking smacked from behind,
You're
dude.
gonna win on both. You always win on both.
Do me dirty. Like a dirty whore.
All right, so we'll flip a coin. 175, 160.
165, 170, yes. And how about the GT3? How much you want? What'd you pay? Fucking 350 grand?
I pay 400.
What do you owe?
Let's do 230.
230. Oh, you want me to go to business? Puppy, I want to be here. I gotta think, I want to be able to do this with you guys.
Whoa, okay. Hold on. He talks fast. That's a trick. Okay. That's a trick that they do.
165, 170. That's done. We shook hands. 240, 250.
Have a coin?
Good, of course. This is what I do. Done deal. Hey, JC, give me my lucky quarter that's double-sided, okay? Fire me up.
For real?
I feel that they have something.
Go ahead. Tails never fails, motherfucker. What is it? Let's go.
Okay, go.
All right, now this is for the Maybach. Tails.
So
Yo.
270 and 240?
All right, man, let's go, huh? Don't you like that? 250, 165. Let's go. Who's your daddy?
Bueno, you won this one.
Pero esto tiene algo. Eso no está bien.
Yeah, it always lands on tails, dude. It always lands on tails.
Eso tiene algo. Eso tiene algo.
I'm gonna tell you something. The proper way to do a coin toss is you're supposed to let it fall. That's the proper way to do it. See, look, heads. That's the proper way. This was easy. I was like, all right, cool. I'm not gonna say nothing. Heads. You're the problem, Bubby.
Diabla.
Hey, Bubby, the money came to friends. That's all that matters. Come on.
Trade update. So right now, trade update, Euro AUD. Haven't had the rejection that I want in order to take this trade to the upside. NZD USD, just consolidating, not interested. Might be interested in buys if we break and read this above. GBP USD currently has not had a pullback, so I've not been able to enter a trade. USD CAD has not had the break and read this above how we wanted it. And then GBP CAD is just something ready for next week. All right, guys, so waking up a little late today. Actually, not really. Currently is 9:15 in the morning. Today's gonna be a crazy day. Today's gonna be a long day. We got a lot of shit going on. So we have Jay and Juice coming today. He came all the way from Canada. He canceled the trip to go see his family in the Middle East to come see me instead of going to see his family, which is crazy. So we're gonna actually bring him with us to go get the new car that I have just gotten. And I'm telling you right now, the new car that I have gotten is
more expensive than this house that I'm in right now. Yesterday we took the previous student to go the podcast to go eat, and then we went to go tour the penthouse with him. Now this student, we're gonna go pick up my new with. Oh shit, I said the name. Well, they blurted out. So if you're not part of the Swing Trading Lab student community, you're missing out. So let me give you guys the recap for the week. So as of right now, we did not take absolutely any trades this week, which kind of sucks because it somewhat sets us back a little bit from the momentum that we had going. And there was great opportunities this week in the market, but we just simply did not enter any of them, and they were missed, and we did avoid a lot of losses. So let's get into it. So to start off, we'll start off with Euro AUD. So Euro AUD, we originally started off the week interested on sells once price had retested this level, avoided the losses. Then once price had to the upside, we waited for a pullback to then buy, avoided one of these losses as well. And then we were looking to sell down here, and then it decided to start having a push up. So we avoided 3 losses on Euro AUD that we were interested in taking just by buying above this support level and selling under this resistance level. All right, next is going to be NZD USD. So earlier this week, we anticipated price to have a push from this area to the upside. We never had the pullback as deep as we wanted to, so we missed that trade. Then when it pulled back, we were anticipating to enter the buy here. If we would have entered this buy here, it would have been something like this, and we would have probably gotten stopped out. So we avoided this loss, but now it looks like the actual trade is having the momentum that it does for it to head to the upside, which is good because this trade is going to probably be my #1 pair for next week. All I'm going to simply be waiting for this pair for next week is going to be for a quick retest of this area for it to then head to the upside. So this is NZD USD. Next is GBP USD, which once again, we have this channel right here. Price broke out of the channel, retested the level of resistance, retested the level of support, headed to the upside beautifully. Exactly how Euro USD did it. We had the channel, we broke out to the upside, we then had the retest, and then we took the trade to the upside. So this trade was actually missed. I should have fucking taken this trade right here, which would have been a beautiful, let's say I would have taken it somewhere in the middle of this candlestick here. So this high right now would have been an easy 1 to 2.5 risk to reward. But it is what it is. My anticipation is next week, after this very strong weekly candlestick, it's gonna have a pullback. Then the next week it's gonna head to the upside and blah, 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 right? So daily time frame, it looks very, very, very clean. We're gonna leave this here because, you know, I do this, like what I'm giving you guys a quick recap right now is what I do every single Sunday with my students, but in detail. So I do the whole recap of what the week was like, and then I anticipate the following week with the new trades that we're interested in taking. So GBP USD had the breakout, had the retest, is now heading to the upside. I think it could come back, retest, and continue heading to the upside. This market structure is very, very clean. So this is another market that we predicted, but we missed. And then this sell from right here, we actually avoided that loss right at the beginning of the week. Next is USD CAD. So USD CAD, we were anticipating for price to have a rejection from here and head to the upside. We avoided this loss because of this very strong bearish candlestick. If we would have obviously taken this trade right around here, and now it looks like it's accumulating at this area where it can potentially head to the downside, or if it breaks and retests, it could head to the upside, which is truthfully the ideal situation. But for this one, we're gonna have to sit on our hands and see what the market is going to do. GBP CAD price did have the break above how we wanted to, never retested it. And then Euro GBP is going to be a trade that we're going to be interested in on this following next week. So you guys got to tune into next week to see exactly what this market is going to do. It's very easy, right? We have level of support, support, support. We broke it, retested. We're going to look to buy at this area. It's pretty simple. And then lastly, Bitcoin, right? So I've never done Bitcoin here on YouTube, I believe. I strongly do believe that Bitcoin is going to have a rejection from this area. Head to around here. If you notice, I have multiple different alarms notifying me of areas where I want to buy. So I am not a BTC trader. I don't know how to trade BTC, but I am looking to invest some funds into BTC. And this is something that I literally do every single Sunday with my students. It's part of the Set and Forget community. If you want to know more about it, the link is in the description below. But I literally share with my students the trades, the investments that I'm looking to do every single Sunday. It's a live Zoom call. You can literally ask questions directly to me of whatever market is you want me to break down, whatever questions you may have. I answer it every single week, and I give you the top markets that I'm going to be trading for the week ahead on this exact challenge. So if you literally copy the trades that I am sending out, you're going to have the same results as me. The student from yesterday.
I'm copying the 100 to a mil challenge.
Nice, sick.
But I put in a grand in it instead. I'm at like 30k, I think, right now.
That's crazy.
So that I thought I'll copy that, and I thought if I can get that to a mil, that would be insane. Do you know what I mean? That's a massive live account, because I don't risk 1% per trade either, because I think it's for bitches.
He literally said he turned $1,000 to $30,000 following the same exact trades that he's been seeing on Sunday swings, which is absolutely legendary. And that's the 4th person that has done that. So it's a 4 for 4. Out of the 4 people that have joined the podcast, 4 of them are having the same results, copying these same exact trades that they get on Sunday swings, which is sick. So if you want to know more about that, the link is in the description below. And yeah, now Jay and Juice is gonna pull up in about a couple of hours, and then after that, we're gonna bring him with us to go see the. Oh, you could blur it out. You could, yeah. So we bought a fucking. Now, if you can guess the color of this, if you can guess the interior, if you can guess the what else? If you can guess the mileage on this, you win. I know you win, but you win. So we're gonna bring Jay and Juice with us to go pick up, because it is gonna be a crazy experience for him. And yesterday we took the student with us to go see the new penthouse that we were looking to do. And today, you know what? I like giving this experience to you guys out there, because you guys trust in me. And I'm like, you know what? Let me just give you guys the access to this lifestyle that you guys can very easily obtain by simply showing up every single day. So Jay and Juice literally did not go see his family to come see me. So I'm gonna make sure I made this experience worth it. So just stay tuned for another day in the life with me. All right, so currently right now it is 3:50 in the afternoon. So Jay and Juice is literally about to pull up. So he pulled up late. He was supposed to pull up earlier for a podcast. Pulled up late. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go now to TPT, pick up a watch, and then we're gonna go straight to go pick up the Bugatti. So Jay and Juice is a student from the 30-day boot camp and has had one of the craziest results anybody from the boot camp. And we're about to meet him right now in person. Jay and Juice is balling out here, huh? Look at you. This ain't no, it's real when your students pull up on a crazy whippy like this. What's up? Oh, what's up? Yo, what the fuck? Yo.
I didn't turn it off because I don't know where you want to park it.
Chillin', brother?
What's up, man?
I hear the accent, bro.
Really?
Yeah, one of my boys is from Montreal.
From Montreal?
Yeah, he's from Montreal.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm downtown, man.
He's down. Yeah, he has the same accent as you. It's hilarious.
My accent is not Canadian.
No?
No, I've only been there for like 3 years since it.
Oh, what the fuck? You picked up on it quick. All right, so we're on a time constraint.
Where do I park?
No, you gotta follow us.
I follow you.
Yeah,
Okay.
follow us to, we're gonna go to Neo TPT, and then, so we're supposed to do the pot. Wait, do you know what we're doing today or no?
Yeah, I know. Barely.
Yeah, we lost stage. So I like putting people's driving skills to the test. So how good or bad people are. He's behind us. Oh shit. There's a key on how to like actually like race. Like the point is not acceleration or deceleration. The point is handling. Like everything I've just done right now is pretty much the car in like neutral, just like where you at?
I'm coming. I need like 9 minutes.
Where you at?
I can't do this shit because this car's not mine. Like, I can't drive the way you're driving over here. That's crazy.
No. I taught you how to trade. I'll teach you how to drive soon. I'll teach you how to drive.
Yeah, I got it, Santi, sir.
Alright, bet. Alright, I'll see you there. So literally right now, we're gonna fucking go up, pick up the and then...
Insane.
Like literally like right now.
I'll show you some watches, bro, like only RM, because you have everything else now. You have Rolex, you have AP. Patek is not, yeah, maybe you could do a Patek one day. I'll just show you real good just to keep you entertained.
Oh my god. But this is still my favorite piece, dude.
If you did want it, bro, I'd hook you up, honestly, on that. Because I have 2, so I got you. This is insane. Insane factory diamonds. Like the baby blue looks so good.
I know.
And the price is good on that too.
And that's a bubble, right?
Yeah,
You don't
factory.
have any bubbles.
Yeah, these are bubbles up here. Black with white.
Oh,
Very nice combo.
Oh.
You can put white crown. And black with red.
The black ones are limited editions.
Yeah,
The
they're
white
both
one is
limited
not
50.
It's not. What's up with this big ass?
That's a solid gold 1103. And that's the solid gold. So look, they make it in titanium rose. So the top be rose and the sides titanium. This is the solid gold case. And it's actually like a $50,000 difference, Alex, for the sides to be gold. But people notice it. Like if you're wearing that, it's like, it's the most solid 11 you can buy. The solid gold.
How much is this, bro?
I'll hook you up. I got you.
Here we go. Here we go.
There you go.
Hook you up. He's gonna go on the marketplace.
You gotta sign papers just like him, bro.
He's gonna go on the marketplace and add 50,000.
look at my chain, bro.
Oh, that's lit.
Yeah.
Forget. He's got something.
You set and forget with this, bro. Oh, so black and blue.
It's not.
Nowhere near.
Nowhere near.
Nowhere near.
Damn, that's crazy.
Let's just say
It's pink.
you won't be disappointed.
I would be disappointed in pink though. Just by the way.
Okay, but why? Why would you be disappointed?
Because who buys a and makes it pink, bro? Do it with the Porsche.
But then, so when somebody says, you know what, I don't like the color, like, what color is yours? No, so I bought a new car. So you don't know what car I bought, right?
You don't? No.
Alright, you're about to know in a little bit. So like I was just gonna do this by myself, you know, but I'm like, dude, you're one of the students from the 30-day boot camp, so I'm gonna give you like a little bit of insight into the lifestyle and shit, you know?
Craziest one yet?
Yeah, it's the craziest.
Yeah?
Yeah. Trust me, it's the craziest shit ever. You're gonna trip out, bro.
Custom,
You're gonna
yeah, I
trip
know.
out. You're gonna
Because
trip
me, I
out.
love cars. Like,
Oh, dude, you're gonna trip out. These guys, that guy's not gonna expect that. But this is what like an everyday kind of looks like, bro. We're on missions all fucking day, bro. So I was gonna say something and say some words of courage, but all I have to say is set and forget. That's all I gotta say.
What you think, bro?
I have no words to say, honestly. And it's
You're the only one that knows, bro.
no. I'm speechless, honestly. I'm not gonna say anything. I'll leave it for you guys to see it.